Well, hello. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Crystalline. Last time we went to the university, we met the Professor Xavier, I'm not special, and we're back in it. I followed her through the twisting roads of Illumia. When asked why were we taking so many turns, she said she wanted to avoid the marketplace, which would be so crowded with people we wouldn't be able to walk through. Soon, we reached the inn. The place is a lot larger than any of the other inns we stayed at so far. Along with the smoothly crafted dining tables, there is a fireplace along the far wall with labeled jars on the mantle. Can't read. Can't read. The place is fairly busy for the time of day, and only a couple of tables are open. Per usual, Leanna speaks with the innkeeper. I see him point towards a couple by the fireplace. When she returns, she drops the key in my hand.
Here's the key to your room. I figured we're going to be spending the night here.
I nod and I pocketed my key.
The innkeeper doesn't know how to get to Embermist, but he says that couple comes from the far desert. They might know.
Ooh. Maybe we should split up. We can cover more grounds that way.
Good idea. I'll go talk to that couple first.
Okay. I'll see you soon, baby girl. You be careful, okay? Well, you could probably defend yourself. You don't need me to say that, but still, be careful. As Leanna walks off, I survey the room. Alright, let's see. Let's talk a group of two adventurers, ask the cute girl, or ask the loner in the corner. Okay. I'm not gonna ask the cute girl because Leanna might get jealous. The loner might be a fucking weirdo. Let's ask the adventurers, fuck it. I approach the table of misfits. These guys look like they're well traveled. There's a tall, bulky man wearing fur boots and a loincloth, and very little else. His muscles ripped as he takes a swig from his Tarkin. Besides him is a short and sprout bearded man. Gold is entwined in his braided beard, and a scar runs down from his bald head down to his cheek. The last member of the party is a lithy, blonde, elegant man. A bow is strung on his back, and his glossy hair spills around it. Hey there. The blonde man grins while the other two peer at me.
Well, aren't you a tall, refreshing drink of water?
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm Randall, but you can call me Randy.
Okay. He winks. Well then. Nope. Come on. There's a guy with no shirt, there's a guy with something in his beard, and there's this guy with elegant hair called Randy. Nope. And this must be why my mother told me not to talk to strangers. I think it's time to nope out of here before something I regret happens. Actually, I'm sorry for bothering you. I hurried away from the table and surveyed the room again. Alright, let's talk to the loner. The loner types usually travel the world, don't they? I approached the man sitting alone in the far corner of the inn. His head is down as he nurses a Tarkin. Once I get close, I recognize him. Zach? His head shoots up and he stares at me with those similar stonic eyes.
Oh, it's you.
Loner weirdos, edlords. Of course it's gonna be Zach. You, finish whatever it is you come here to do?
Yep.
Cool. He's still just as talkative as ever.
You finish up at the academy?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Mages usually are.
One of them told me about the city of Embermist. Zach snorts.
Sending you on a wild goose chase, huh?
I guess that means you don't know where it is either.
Nope.
Well, it was worth the shot. Alright, well, it was good seeing you. He nods. Looks like I'm not having much luck. I wonder how Leanna is doing. Judging from her pout, she had about as much success as I did. We made our way back to the bar.
Greetings.
Oh, it's you, the fucking girl. The prodigy or whatever. Okay, let's see. Amelia waits for us by the bar, and I startled to see her presence. Leanna looks just as shocked. What are you doing at a bar, young lady? You should be out playing outside with the other kids in the neighborhood.
What are you doing here?
Leanna had the same thing. You shouldn't be here, this is a bar.
I've come to accompany you on your journey.
Professor Xavier made it very clear that you were to stay at the academy.
His logic is rational, but my presence and assistance is far more beneficial for you than it is for me to remain at the academy.
What assistance?
I am aware of the location of Ember Mist.
How? The fuck? I asked Zach and he's probably been around everywhere. What the fuck?
How is that possible?
How I know is irrelevant.
I think it's very relevant. What the fuck? Oh, how I know doesn't matter. I'm not gonna tell you. Just look at her. She's like, it doesn't matter. What the fuck? Who do you think you are? Question me, you blonde-haired Aryan bitch. Alright, if you know, then tell us where it is.
I will gladly impart this knowledge into you should you accept me as a travel companion.
I'm sorry, but we're not running a daycare.
But the academy won't let you go.
She shrugs like, doesn't matter.
If I cannot go, then I suppose neither can you.
Damn, shit. Leanna bites her lip, but I can tell that she's torn. Fuck it, you know? It's just, let her join. As long as she knows 2 magic skills. As long as she can fight and defend herself, it's fine. We should let her join.
We shouldn't go against a direct order from the Mage Academy.
Fuck the academy. What other choice do we have? She frowns. Nobody at the inn knows the location. I doubt we'll find anyone else who can tell us how to get there. Are you willing to give up this lead? Leanna runs her hands through her hair as she thinks. She stares, glances at Amelia, who watches us with hawk eyes. I can just imagine her just staring, like, eyes wide open, like, what you gonna do? You can't get there without me. What you gonna do? Finally, Leanna's expression softened and she nods.
Fine. You can come with us, but only on the condition that you let us bring extra protection.
That is a logical conclusion. I am not opposed to it.
Alright. I'll see if I can find some mages last minute.
No, we don't need no mages. We got Zach over there. We could just pay him money, right? He's a mercenary. Of course he'll join us.
No!
Both Leanna and I stare at Amelia.
Mages will alert the academy of our proposal.
I don't know what it is. I like her face where it's like, no, hold on. No, I'm a little child. I did not want no grown-ups in with us. It's just gonna be me, you, this guy, and someone that's not a mage. Okay? Okay. and then they wouldn't let us go.
Correct.
I suppose that makes sense.
She taps a finger to her chin.
I guess the only other option is to hire a mercenary.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get Zach and we're gonna have Edgelord with us. I grin. I have just the person in mind. I lead the 2 of them to where Zach is sitting.
Hey, Zach!
He looks up from his Tarkin. If he's surprised, he doesn't show it.
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
We were feeling a little bit of separation anxiety. To my surprise, Zach cracks a smile.
I'm actually here to do business.
Zach cocks his head slightly.
You have my attention.
We need protection for our newest companion.
She nods towards Amelia, who merely stares at Zach. He gives her a once-over.
Isn't she a mage?
Yes, but a student.
That is not an accurate description. I am...
Leanna glares at her.
A student.
You are a student and nothing else. You do not disobey your mother.
While not untrue, I have fulfilled the necessary curriculum to be considered.
Amelia!
Leanna is clearly extra baited. Amelia cocks her head to the side and studies Leanna curiously. Anyway, what we're trying to ask is, are you for hire and will you accept this job? Zach pauses and takes a long swig from his drink. He looks from me to Leanna to Amelia, then pauses again. Finally, he nods.
All right.
Really? That's great! We're headed to Ember Mist.
Zach raises an eyebrow at me.
You found someone who knows the way.
Yep. I pointed to Amelia.
Interesting.
Alright, now that we have our team, what do we do now?
There's no point in beginning our journey when the sun is almost gone.
That's true.
I should return to the academy before my disappearance is observed.
Good idea. We can reconvene here tomorrow morning.
The three of us leave, Zach alone, and Amelia heads out the three of us leave Zach alone, and Amelia heads out of the inn. Just as she leaves, a group of young adults burst in. They laugh loudly, and their cheeks are flushed as if from dancing or running. A circlet of flowers is on each of their heads. Leanna gasps.
Oh, the festival!
What festival?
Yeah, it's a celebration of the spring equinox. Do you want to go check it out?
Fuck it, why not? Sounds like fun. Leanna grins.
It is. It's one of my favorite festivals.
We exit the inn. Although the moon has traded places in the sky with the sun, the streets are still bustling with people. Leanna and I follow the crowd until we reach town square. Colored string of crystal lights hanging from large cherry trees lining the perimeter of the square. Their lights spill soft rainbows on the smiling faces of the town folks. The heavenly aroma of spices and grilled meat entices me towards the festivities. A simple stand is set up on one side of the square where musicians play a jaunting tune. They tap their feet in time to the beat as dancers whirl around the center of the square. As we pass through the square, giggling girls offer circlets of flowers. Leanna happily accepts hers, and I let the girl place it on her head. And lets the girl place it on her head.
It's so beautiful. Everything looks so different.
Her eyes sparkle, and she taps her feet to the rhythm of the music as she watches the pair of dancers jump and twirling. For the first time since we met, Leanna's face holds no trace of caution. My eyes are drawn to her as her smile lights up her entire face. She turns towards me and I quickly look away. I hope she didn't catch me staring.
Would you like to dance?
Alright, like, I could kind of dance, alright? Sure, but I never danced like that before.
Oh? How do you normally dance?
Her eyes glitter as she waits expectantly. This is awkward. Nope. I could kind of dance. Suave and elegant? Hell no. One step at a time. I awkwardly step from side to side. Somehow I'm dancing even worse than usual, and I'm not even keeping in time with the beat. Leanna hides a giggle.
Let me show you how we do it here.
She takes my hand in hers and pulls me to a more secluded area on the dance floor.
For this song, we're gonna raise our right hands up like this so they touch.
She bends her elbows and holds her arm to eye level. Then she moves my arm so it matches hers. I can feel the warmth of her fingers as she brushes my own.
Our hands will stay here, and then we use our right foot to step to the right. Then left foot back. Then we'll shift our weight front and back in a ball change.
Oh, okay. As she speaks, she demonstrates the steps.
Then we do the same thing on the left. Left foot left, right foot back, and ball change.
Okay.
Then we step to the right and spin from behind.
That sounds pretty easy. No, it doesn't.
Come on, try it with me.
Alright. We get into position and Leanna counts off.
5, 6, 7, 8.
First I step. Remember and repeat the icon patterns. I'm gonna fail this, watch. Okay. Alright, we got this. Boom. Finally, shit. Sorry. If they would have did one more, I knew I was gonna fail that one. I was like, can't fail it. My waifu. If I fail, then she won't like me. Matching Leanna, I step with my right foot.
That's it.
Then I step with my left foot to the back and I do a ball change. Next we do the same thing on the left side. Then we step with our right foot and spin. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not talking to this one. I gotta be try hard right now. Okay. Alright. Bottom, up, bottom, up, left, right, 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 right. Okay, right, up, down, right, right, up, middle, right. Up, middle, up, left, down, up, middle, up. Oh, okay. I forgot it halfway. I'm like, I didn't know if it was up or left right away. I step to the right and spin from behind. Leanna and I are step apart. Did we do this right? Are we supposed to be this far apart?
Yeah. Normally, we'd be facing our new partners, and we do the whole thing over again, starting with our left foot. And once that's done, we'll be facing each other again.
We go through the steps another time, and I manage to dance it perfectly.
Wow, you're a natural. Are you sure you've never done this before?
No, seriously, all I can do is two-step. And sometimes I even suck with two steps, you know? Her warm grin is infectious, and I find myself grinning just as broadly. It's because I had such a great teacher. Her cheeks flush. As she's about to reply, our gazes meet. Leanna's breath catches in her throat, and she seems to forget what she's about to say. For a second, I forget about the crowd of people around us. All I can see is her. Then, someone jolts us, and we quickly look away. What just happened here? I catch her glancing at me and she smiles shyly.
So, do you think you're ready to join the rest of the dancers?
I'm game if you are. I hold out my hand and she accepts it with that same coy smile. Then I lead her out to the dance floor. We dance late into the night until our feet ache and our throats grow horsey from laughing. The party is still going strong as Leanna and I return to the inn, and we head into our separate rooms. I haven't had so much fun in ages. As I fall into bed, I enter dreamland with an immersed smile on my face. Did I say immersed? I think it's immense. Fuck. The next morning, we regroup downstairs at the inn as planned.
Is everyone now prepared to begin our journey?
We nod.
Then let us depart.
Alright, Amelia. She leads the the way out of the inn and back into the quiet city. Remnant of last night's festival litters the ground in a series of petals and general debris. The cleanup detail is hard at work. They wear thick gloves as they half-heartedly remove the decorations and debris. I wonder how long they've been working on this. The festival continues even after I threw in my hat and went to bed. Leanna and I share a glance and she smiles. We follow Amelia through the twists and turns of the city. Where exactly are we going now?
To the Crystal Rail Station.
Crystal Rail? Sounds like it might be a train. Leanna speaks up before I even ask.
Where are we taking the crystal rail to?
Bazada.
She looks up in surprise.
Ember Mist is in Bazada?
They say you can find anything there.
She shoots Zack a look which he returns with his usual stony gaze. What's so surprising about Bazada?
It's just closer than I expected.
No, Ember Mist is not within Bazada, but Bazada is the closest station to the location of Ember Mist.
Leanna still seems skeptical, but doesn't push it. I guess we'll find out whether or not Amelia's right. We continue the rest of the way in silence. After a few minutes, we arrive at the station. The setup is a simpler version of our train station back home. The ticket booth is right across from the entrance. While they sort out receiving tickets, I look around. Vendors selling food and trinkets line perimeters of the enclosed space. The building is mostly empty at this time of morning.
We must hurry if we wish to catch the next crystal rail. It is nearing the platform.
Once we get our tickets, we rush down a back hallway which opens up to the platform. Arriving on the platform is a sleek bullet train, porcelain white with windows dotted to the side. My jaw drops as I watch it hover over the track. A pair of long crystals roll along the bottom of the train, which with identical crystal with identical rows lining the track. I don't know about you, but if I saw that shit, I would be like, that is awesome! I feel almost giddy as we line up to board. I can't believe I'm about to ride a hover train! Leanna cocks her head to the side.
Is this not something you're used to?
Not exactly. We have trains too, but they're mostly run on diesel and electricity now. The original models were powered by steam. Leanna's eyes widen.
That must be some powerful magic.
That's not magic. That's just boiling water. This is magic. Leanna smiles.
Boy.
He's gonna eat the train. The Pongo's eyes the crystals on the train. His mouth opens in anticipation. Leanna notices and snatches him up.
Boy.
He wiggles at first, but after she gives him a few pats on the head, he calms down and grins at her. We're about to board the train when the attendant stops us.
Sorry, Pongas are not allowed due to equipment which are sensitive to energy absorption.
Lady, do you know who I am? I am motherfucking Gat. This is my motherfucking Pongo, and you are not telling me that I cannot bring him. No, I want to see your manager.
Oh.
No. Leanna looks sadly at the blue guy in her arms.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I think this is where we say goodbye.
No, put him in your backpack. He blinks back at her in confusion, a worried smile on his face.
Boy?
No. Leanna's lip trembles.
I'm sorry.
No. She gives him a final hug and sits him down on the ground. Then, with glassy eyes full of tears, she rushes into the train. The Pongo blinks.
Boy?
Amelia cocks her head to the side and looks at us. At it, the Pongo mimics her.
Boy?
I have not known you long, but I will be saddened to see you go.
She's like, bye, bitch. She nods and then hops onto the train. Zack looks at the Pongo, and instinctively his hand protects his guns.
Try not to eat anyone else's weapon.
What? No.
Poi?
The Pongo blinks at Zack, retreating form. Finally, it's my turn. No. No. I'm actually tearing up right now. No, I'm gonna miss you. He blinks and grins.
Poi.
I didn't expect this would be so difficult. He cocks his head to the side and he tries again.
Poi?
I'm sorry, little buddy, but this is as far as we can go together.
Poi?
He tries to hop up onto my shoulder, as he's done so many times in the past, but I don't let him. I'm sorry, but you have to stay here.
Poi?
I quickly turn away and head onto the train. While other people board the train, I join the rest of my group. Leanna tries to control her sniffles while Leanna looks down at her feet. Zack acts as casual as always, but the nod he gives me feels lackluster. We're all feeling the loss of the Pongo. He was my first friend when I came to this world. After we had a moment to compose ourselves, we searched for our train cabin. We passed throughout a few cars before we finally find our cabin towards the end of the train. Amelia slides open the door, then shuts it immediately.
Impossible!
What? What's going on? She opens the door again, and we all peer inside. Inside the cozy cabin are plush seats, a rack above the seats to holding any luggage, and a rectangular table in the center. There is also a Pongo bouncing I'm sorry, okay. There is also a Pongo bouncing happily on the seats.
Pongo!
Leanna squeals excitedly and scoops him back up into a big hug. We all file into the cabin after her and shut the door before anyone else notices the Pongo. When Leanna notices our stare, she clears her throat and sits him back down.
But how did you get in here?
Seriously, weren't you just outside a second ago? How'd you get in here and find our cabin before we did?
Poi?
Impossible.
Look at her face. Impossible. I think the Pongo broke Amelia. Zack, as unfazed as always, plopped down into one of the seats and leans back.
Some things just can't be explained.
With how often the Pongo seems to disappear and reappear unexpectedly, you'd think we'd be used to it by now. I take a seat as well, and the Pongo hops into my lap. Leanna pouts as the Pongo moves away from her. Yeah, this is my pet, okay? You're not taking my shit. Amelia seems to have recomposed herself and also takes a seat. Not much later, I feel the jerk of the train departing and hearing the calming hum of the engine. Both Leanna and Amelia stare out of the window. Zack has his head down and his arms crossed. I think he may be asleep, but it's hard to tell. Remembering how I found him at the campsite, I only assume this guy can literally sleep anywhere. Well, of course. He's always traveling, you know what I mean? So he has to learn to sleep anywhere. My eyes feel droopy too. I really went all out last night and didn't get enough sleep. I doubt anyone will mind if I catch up on a few of those hours I lost. When I awaken, everyone else is awake too and looking more bored than ever. Only the Pongo snoozes in my lap. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end it right there. Why? I don't know, I think it's the perfect way to end it. The Pongo was just beautiful, man. We had a heart-to-heart moment with him, then came back. And I think that's a good way to end it. Well, in my books. You may be like, no, more. more. But we gotta save it for another time, you know? Okay, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, write a comment, and hit that bell notification to see more of my videos. Well then, man, I'm not gonna lie, I got really emotional with that Pongo. Ugh. Oh my god, like I'm tearing up right now. Come on, guy, you're from East Los, you gotta be hard like a cholo. You can't fucking cry. You're a man. No, I fucking teared up, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna lose him, but he came back. Alright then. Well then, farewell. And, as always, bye-bye.